Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, self-care Sunday, right? No makeup, no music, straight tea, okay? So let's get down to it. I wasn't gonna put out a reading, but you know, I always get those messages to put them out. So it's self-care. Let's see what the spirit guides want to say, okay? And what we need to really focus on to evolve. It's all about evolving, assessing, and progressing. Okay, so spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please guide me to a clear, precise, collective message. I am highly favored and extremely protected, and so are my viewers. So please remember, it's a general collective reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's a queen, it could be a male. It's energy. So use your discernment, okay? And don't shoot the messenger. All right? So grab your tea, grab your drink, grab your tree, do whatever you have to do to get comfortable because I'm spilling it. Straight, no chaser. Let's get started. Whew. Now, I'm using my vice versa deck because I connect so well to it and because it's able to really tell stories on both sides of the hand. So it's like kind of digging, really digging. So that's why I love these cards. And that's why I'm not looking at the deck right now, because I could see all the cards and I don't want to mix up the story. I want to know what spirit wants to tell us, not what my ego wants us to know. Okay, so let's dig in. Let's put our ego aside and let's see what's going on here. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. All right, we have this one. It's the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands, somebody is very, very burdened by some kind of something that's going on. Now, this could be you. This could be somebody around you. Remember, take it as it resonates, okay? Now, somebody's feeling extremely burdened. They're trying to get to their empire or to their destination, but they're burdened. They're very burdened, and it's because of some kind of cold-hearted energy that's around them that's continuously putting these burdens on them. Now, they're feeling some kind of way, very weighed down, very distorted, and it's because of the energies around them. They need to learn how to take the strifes for what they are, okay? Not let it burden them so much, you know, to take the lessons for what they are, so then that way this Magician card can come in. Okay, the Magician card in the upright talks about using the elements, really using your resources to accomplish something, you know, being able to manifest, being able to, you know, use air, earth, fire, water to really manipulate situations in order for you to get something out of it. Now, somebody isn't burdened by something they did or some kind of manipulation, some kind of manifestation, or somebody is burdened and is trying to manifest something in order to get out. Okay, take it as it resonates, but there's a star in the back of this magician and he's wishing on something and he's really trying to bring it into fruition, but it's causing him a lot of burden, carrying something that he really needs to let go of. It's this this 2 of Wands. Okay, so this person is trying to manifest something, has the world in his hands, really planning, really assessing the situations in order to make the right moves, in order to get to this empire, this destination that they're trying to get to. Now, this magician is most definitely has a plan, okay? And it's about really going forward, thinking about the future. It's about the end goal, right? So somebody sees the end goal, but is very burdened by this, because it's the 4 of Cups in reverse. So they're burdened because of the fact that somebody has left. They took off in this ship and now somebody is stuck on land. Now, this could be you in the ship. This could be you on land. Take it as it resonates. But somebody is on land looking and watching somebody go, their wish fulfillment, their star. And it's causing them a lot of burdens. A lot of burdens. It's very heavy to watch this person walk away. So they're trying to plan a way to really get to this person in this sea. Remember, it's all about steps, right? Backtracking. That's clarification. Let me just see what that is, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, thank you. So we got this, we got the moon in reverse. Now it's right underneath the magician card. So it talks about somebody trying to manifest something with this full moon, okay? Now, what sucks about this and what somebody is really burdened about is now their manipulation, their I'm going to say scare tactics or stuff like that is coming to light with this moon card. And they did something really dark in the moon. They tried to manifest, tried to bring in some kind of dark energies, and now it's coming to light. And they did this to a star. Remember how I said the magician has a star in the background? Well, this star is a healer's, optimism, it's a wish fulfillment. Remember, we're talking about endgame, right? Somebody sees an endgame, and they're really trying to manifest this star, this person, this star, okay? But whatever is in the dark is coming to light when it comes to this dark energy that they're trying to put on this star with this magician card. It's coming to light. Some kind of obsession, some kind of possession, some kind of something that they're trying to do to the star to keep her binded, trapped, or blinded. But it's causing somebody to really be burdened because they're really trying to find a way to get to this star. And they're using magic with the moon. But show me more. I want one more layer. Show me more. Thank you. So we have the 7 of Wands. So somebody is very much not being protected, okay? Remember, what you put out, you get back. So if you're putting out bad or expecting bad things for people, you're going to get that in return because the universe pays attention and it's all about manifestation, right? So what you think about, you're going to manifest. And if somebody is very much protected, like the 7 of Wands is the star, and you're really trying to get your way with somebody, it's going to cause you to have no protection. And that's why somebody moved away, because they seen that you didn't have protection. Now, a real woman doesn't need a provider. She needs a protector. And if you're not going to be the protector, then somebody is going to move away. And that's what caused this burden for somebody. They're really, really beaten down, and they're looking at the statues, the cold-hearted figures around them who caused them to have somebody to move away because of them not being protective, not protecting what is theirs, not protecting the end goal. Now somebody wants to manifest this star back into their life. They're trying to use the elements, but they're using dark energies, and it's coming to light exactly who they had around them and what they had going on for them. This 2 of Wands says they have the world in their hands. They are definitely looking at the end goal. They're trying to decisively pick which spot they're going to step in order to get to this star. Now, in order to get to this star, you have to plan. Because this person is extremely open-minded, they will not allow anybody who is not protected around them because they have the strength in the upright. So they have conquered any kind of inner demons, and I want to show you what the strength card in reverse looks like, okay? So this is what people are sitting in. See the strength in reverse? Where she's sitting there with the lion and she's looking out at the demon, and it's about what you put out, you get back. So if you're putting bad onto people, you're going to be stuck in this strength in reverse. But if you're sending good, even if people are sending you bad, that too comes back. And that's because you have conquered your inner demons, so you know how to not be emotional, not to work on impulses. You have controlled yourself. And that's why somebody went into the dark to try to manipulate something. And it's coming to light with this moon card. Somebody has strength to overcome any kind of manipulation, any kind of magic, any kind of anything, even if it's a good thing. You have to remember that everybody has free will. And there's a 4 of Wands here coming in. So because of this strength that somebody had persevered, conquering their inner demons, they get this 1111 card, this happy home, this wish fulfillment. And this is why somebody's up in their head, because their end goal was exactly this. And now they're feeling burdened because somebody had left because they weren't protective. And now they want to manifest something, but they use dark energies and maybe even a dark person around them to try to get something up on this star. But they used this as above, so below energy to manipulate themselves, because they themselves are a magician and star, right? So it's complete magic. So how can you put magic on somebody who is internally magic? They don't need to do curses or, you know, to study the craft, or because the magic is internal. The joy is internal. The blessings are internal. Now, nobody can steal your blessings. Yes, they can sabotage you, or they can allow you to self-sabotage, but that's where you have to have control over your emotions so that you can really get this happy home, this foundation, this legacy, this dancing for joy every day. You know, if you're not doing backflips out of your bed, then what the fuck are you doing living? You know, you should really enjoy the things. Even when we're going through trash, there is a silver lining. Okay? Because this 2 of Wands, I'm going to show you. Okay? Okay? So, this 2 of Wands. Okay? The 2 of Wands is with a star. Okay? So, he's really looking at this light in his hand, okay? And he's seeing this star, and he's trying to make a plan to this end goal, because this end goal is happiness, abundance, but it's causing somebody a lot of burdens. They're carrying a lot. They're not able to move to the next level because somebody has walked away, and now they're really dwelling and missed out on opportunity because they weren't protective. They weren't protecting themselves. They weren't protecting their end goal. They weren't protecting something. And now they want to manifest something. But they have to remember that this person who is a magician is also trying to do magic on a star who is also a magician. Now, what you put out, you get back. Remember, with this strength card. Sorry, this comes here. Okay? So somebody's trying to use the magic of the moon in order to manipulate something so somebody can feel defeat, can go backwards, okay? But they built some kind of wall of protection internally, and then externally they're untouchable, okay? And it's because of this inner demon that they conquered a long time ago. Now somebody sees this person, this star, as the end goal, and they want to go forward, trying to learn, trying to study, trying to see what kind of steps they need to go in order to get to this star, because this star is, like I said, untouchable, right? A star is way up in the sky, and it's usually all by itself. But in order to get to this star, you're going to have to be meticulous, study to get this happy home. You can't just automatically get it, or else you're going to, you know, feel, this person feels like they're in poverty, feels like they're left out in the cold from some kind of, you know, happiness, some kind of foundation. And it's only because of their fucked upness when it came to the end goal. And not being single with the 9 of Pentacles. Now this person is sitting on land. They got the 9 Pentacles here. There's a bird. And in this corner here, there's a person in this tower. So somebody's trying to send a message even though they're not single. It's like really fucked up. And it's because they're in some kind of purgatory, some kind of feeling left out in the cold. And everybody has to understand that it's all about choices there. So somebody is using you as a muse, okay? Maybe even a copycat kind of energy with this Ace of the Ace of Cups. They want to come in and offer something. It could be a fishy offer. It could be an offer from the gods. But you also have to remember that if when you're up and people come back, oh shit, it's not exactly authentic now, is it? So use your discernment, guys. Okay? There's a lot of people using you as a muse, as energy, as a light in their tunnel. So we either have to be good influences and give the right kind of advice without putting our ego aside, because at the end of the day, it's about empowering, enlightening, and encouraging each other to go forward on the next path, because it's about temperance, angel, and balancing the elements, using practicality and spirituality to bring together a better life, to heal the planet. And in order to heal the planet in our next generation, which is all about, we really have to start internally, look around and address why we're feeling these kind of ways, why we want to victimize and play games with our own selves and then with others. This Knight of Wands in the upright is talking about really going passionate with the things that drive you, okay? Really, you know, getting on that horse and really riding it, really seeing what's best for you. Because you have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands in reverse, somebody is not getting any public recognition. And another person is really not dwelling on the past anymore with the Five Cups in reverse. They understand that there's 2 cups behind them and that they cannot do anything about the past, but they can move forward. And somebody is not getting any public recognition for some kind of choice that they made when it came to the Empress. And now somebody is feeling extremely defeated because of the fact that they were wounded. They were a wounded warrior and they went towards a Jezebel-like spirit because they were wounded. They went towards them with their fiery, passionate wand because they were hurt. They felt broken and defeated. And this woman enticed them to come into this dark cave. And now they're dwelling, they're stuck. And this Empress is going forward very passionately with the wand of the truth, with the sword of truth. So she's cutting off any kind of nonsense, any kind of belittling, patronizing, any kind of energy that no longer suits her for her next level of ascension. Because it's about balancing. Okay, it's about having a lot of options, but balancing out those options so then that way we're not internally struggling. We're not internally juggling things. We're balanced. Mind, body, spirit. And this Empress is very much so. And she's not tolerating anything. She's going passionately and she'll cut your fucking head off. Off with their heads, as the queen of, the Red Queen would say. Anyways, somebody's stuck, okay, with this woman in this cave. And it's because they were a fire pony in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? They're very much the player from the Himalaya kind of energy. And now they're stuck because they're looking at somebody as the end goal. But this is the temperance. It's the temperance. It's balancing out the scales. Like I said, if you put bad things onto others, you're going to get bad things. It is just inevitable. So we have to be careful. Because somebody's the motherfucking sun. And you have to be careful you don't get burnt by the sun when the illumination comes. Something's illuminating. And it's got somebody very much stuck in the tree with the hangman in reverse. They see what it is. They acknowledge it. They see these 2 people who have caused them some kind of troubles. But there's nothing they can do. They're stuck in the shit that they put themselves in. But that's where we do it, the assessing, and then we can get ourselves out. You know, it's fine when you're delusional and you're in your own little world, you know what I mean? But when you start to come out of it and you realize the shit that you did, you get stuck in this energy. Now, it gives us the opportunity to really start the process of healing. Okay? Now you admit it, now you understand, now you apologize to yourself, and now you do the healing. That's all. We don't reminisce. We don't blame nobody for nothing. We all have choices. We all make the choices, okay? Because the Seven of Cups talks about having a lot of choices, having that sun right in the middle of all those cups, but knowing that there's only one cup. That's the difference between the Seven of Cups in the upright, Seven of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse is being underneath somebody and turning into a fucking zombie because you have so many options and you're putting yourself in, sharing your energy with all kinds of people. It's fucking dirty. The sun. Be the sun. Enlighten these options, these epic experiences that we get to have. But always fill your own cup. Because when you go into these situations, you're only giving what you give yourself. Now, if you're giving yourself trash, you're only going to get trash. So clean up internally. The external will be cleaned up automatically. It's weird how that works, but that's how it works. So be careful of the options. Be careful of the fantasy world and the illusions. And remember, there's all kinds of fucking things in those cups. But there's only one cup that is for you. And that's the self-love cup, okay? Because you have somebody spying here with this Page of Swords, trying to get some information on you. But it's in the upright, so they can no longer lie or spy or speak ill on your name. No, your name resonates because you're the star. And somebody does want to rush in to really cause some kind of commotion, some kind of lying and shit. But there's a lot of peace here. There's a lot of balanceness. So how are you supposed to come in with your bullshit if somebody is completely balanced? They're not gonna even fucking pay attention to you. Oh! See? They're not gonna pay attention to you because it's a Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so a Two of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So they're not going to pay attention to you. And this is what has somebody really up in their head because it's this Empress. Okay, these all fell on my fucking table. This is amazing. Okay, look, this Empress is really sitting pretty, smelling good, looking good, feeling good. Everything she touches got the Midas touch. You know what I mean? It turns to gold. Now somebody is feeling very left out in their head. They're reminiscing. They're kind of left out of the empire, And they're fucking holding their head really fucked up because this person, this star, is the Star, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Very fucking abundant. Very self-sufficient. And they're moving away. Remember I said with that Four of Cups with the boat? Well, they're moving away. This person is moving away, and there's somebody else in this ship. There's somebody else in the boat, and that's helping them to move away. It's a protector, right? And this protector could be a Two of Cups. Some kind of balanced equilibrium, some kind of balanced relationship, an actual protector. Kind of somebody is really fucked up in their head and wants to come offer you some kind of apology because they see you as a muse. But it's a King of Swords in reverse. With the Emperor in reverse. Ew! No, this is not a good energy, and that's why this fucker is trying to manipulate a situation. Excuse me, this could be a girl, it could be a guy. Take it as it resonates, okay? But somebody, 23 on the clock. Somebody is trying to manipulate a situation. Why? Because they're the Emperor in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. Now that means they're over manipulative, they're condescending, they're abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally. And they speak lies, not just on themselves, but on others. So don't believe anything this person says. Why? Because they're the Emperor in reverse. Now, it's over controlling. And they themselves can't even fucking control themselves. So how do I expect to control an empire? The people that they are controlling, this Emperor in reverse, are trash. They ain't never gonna do anything with themselves. And that's only because this Emperor is feeding themselves garbage. So the people on the bottom are getting garbage. That's why we have to take care of ourselves, because this Emperor doesn't have anybody to take care of him up top. So he's just, running amok because his mind is mucky. It's up to us to take control. Really, use this power. This Emperor is sitting in the Strength in reverse. They're allowing the demons to control him. They have no control, and whatever they're putting out, they're getting back. It's time to really hone in Control yourself. Because inevitably somebody is getting a Two of Cups. Walking away because they're single, they're abundant, they're prosperous. Somebody's way up in their fucking head, not liking it because somebody's sitting very much in the Empress energy. And they see somebody as the end goal, but they're going to have to really suck it up because this Page of Cups energy, nobody wants to play with a cup. Okay? Not Page of Cups. Or an Emperor in reverse. Like, please. There's a lot of burdens here. Not just for the person in the reading, but the person who's outside the reading. There's just complete burdens. And it's because of this Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this Nine of Wands. You know, when you're feeling some kind of way, you don't run to another person and start pillow talking and disrespecting the person you were just with. Sweetheart, that is not healing. That's just bleeding on another person, your toxicity. Okay? So, then you wonder why you're stuck. Maybe because you ran into another person's arms and it caused you a lot of burden. Because that person... See, that person was a Three of Cups. So it's third-party interferences, right? You're probably having threesomes and stuff. And whatever that, the 3 and 3, right? Like I said, the threesomes, the 3 wands, maybe is, I'm not going to say that. But, okay, third-party interferences. Now somebody's blessings, their ships have stopped. Why? Because of this third-party interferences celebrating with too many people. Now the Judgment is here with the Queen of Cups. So judgment, good judgment is here. You reap what you sow, remember? So now the gods, the angels, and the ancestors are blessing this Queen of Cups, this person who is extremely intuitive. It's time to really go forward, okay? This Queen of Cups is the marriage material kind of energy, okay? And somebody is definitely not blinded anymore, sees that beautiful moon in the sky and understands and sees that that's lit energy that they've been around, okay? And it's because of this Page of Wands, okay? Being bad news. They see what they've done, they feel it, and they know. And now I think the people around them also see it too. That's what this is saying with this. People are paying attention, and they see that this person is weak, very immature, very full of fire, and it's not going anywhere, and it's setting their ass on fire. Karma. For dwelling on the spilt milk, the things they can't retrieve, the 5 of Cups. This fucking tower happened. See what happens? Dwelling on spilt milk, not a tower. There's 2 people falling out of this fucking building and they're on fire. And the all-seeing eye is there watching them. I'm telling you, what you do in the dark gets seen. And now, Sunkwe Dizu, the lords and ancestors and deities have striked this fucking place and set these people ablaze because they seen what was going on, about how they didn't want to heal, how they didn't want to let go of a situation, and how they were really trying to plan something with all this fire and passion. They're bad luck. They ain't getting shit. Why? Because all these cards are on the ground and I'm gonna read them. They ain't getting shit. Why? Because somebody's a 10 of Swords. So in this card, there's a depiction of a man sitting there. Now, their armor is pierced, but they aren't. They got out of that fucking armor a long time ago, and they're looking, and they're addressing all this backstabbing, betrayal, and manipulation, all this fucking hurt that somebody has done. But they're not there. They're not in the body. They don't feel it, but they see it. They're taking it out. They're healing. Because somebody has been so fucking sneaky. So much lying with this 7 of Swords. Deception, cheating. But they only ended up cheating on themselves. They only fucked themselves. They only sabotage themselves because now they want to take back these lies, but they're trembling, they're stumbling, and they're forgetting exactly what they fucking said. The Five of Wands. Now people are up in a roar. There's a lot of fucking fighting, a lot of confusion, and people are having to find some kind of peaceful resolution before that volcano really fucking blows up and sets everybody ablaze like that Tower card, right? Because you have a King of Pentacles in the upright here. Somebody who is very much business savvy, popular, independent. And then you have a King of Cups here in reverse. So somebody who is emotionally manipulative, okay, condescending, what I like to call a gaslighter and love bomber. And they're spying, lying and manipulating, trying to get some kind of information or trying to get something. Because they themselves have lost their blessing. Their blessing, their Ace of Pentacles. Now, everything that comes in for them, they have people here with their hand out right away. So as soon as this blessing comes into their hand, it's out onto another person's hand, and that's clarification. Okay? And this Ten of Pentacles in reverse talks about a legacy being stopped. Now, there's an old man there with a dog. And this is where the legacy stops. Unfortunately, somebody has really, really fucked up some kind of situation when it comes to their family lineage, okay? And it's got them really fucked up in their head, feeling trapped, feeling like they can't get any sleep. But this is all self-imposed in the mind. These swords are invisible. We put them there by the things we think about, the things we manifest, the way we treat people. It comes back. So if you don't want this, then wish good for people, even if they did you wrong. I promise you, it fucking hurts, but good things happen to good people too, okay? It's all silver linings. We just have to learn to cope, process properly, and get out of this self-imposed restrictions that keep us blinded and up in our minds and not taking the right choices, really self-sabotaging good things. It's time to really address. Because you have that Knight of Wands. It's in the upright, so it's time to go passionately. It came out 3 times. It's time to go passionately, okay? And not over sexual. It's talking about drive, inspiration, courage. And the Temperance Angel. Balance out the energies. Give what you get. And don't get confused or upset when all of a sudden your life is exactly what you wished for someone else. Clarification. Okay? Go passionately. Whew. So, yeah. Alright, let's get the advice. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Show me and clear precise message for my collective when it comes to the advice, please. That food smells epic. It smells so good. Okay. Let's see the advice. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Show me the advice. Thank you. The Chariot. Yes, baby. You got the Chariot. So it's about moving balance, masculine and feminine, to get to your direction. To get to your destination in the right direction. Okay, you're not going to be all over the place. You're not going rigidly. You're going forward. You got a lot of willpower. You have a lot of drive. It's about using your confidence to get some kind of ambition towards this new journey. Okay? The advice is you're overcoming trials and regaining control. Strength and willpower are vital to ensuring victory through the path of obstacles ahead. The key message is that you need to maintain focus to emerge successfully in the next phase. Stay the course and follow your plan with confidence. Anything else? Thank you. So we have the Ace of Swords. The hand of the Creator telling you this is the truth. The Ace of Swords, you got some kind of breakthrough coming in, okay? It's about this new idea, this success, this hard work, okay? This sharp-minded clarity. says the upright position of this card is a clear sign of encouragement. You're open to embracing new ideas, so jump freely into the next opportunity with open arms. Keep company with those that offer you inspiration and channel your energy into something that makes your heart happy. Okay. I don't think anything else. 9 of Wands. It's in the upright. You've been getting it in the reverse, but it's in the upright, okay? It's about having resilience and being persistent and courage and having boundaries and being having grit, okay? And not going to the dark side and fucking standing your ground, protecting yourself. Even when things are tough and seem insurmountable, you stand firm and ride out the storm. You're willing to do what it takes to get to the finish line. The 9 of Wands encourages you to keep pushing. You have a support system. Trust in yourself and take the help where it is offered. You are definitely the wounded warrior. But those trials and tribulations are character builders. Okay? Anything else? So we have the devil in reverse. See what I'm saying? Character builders. It's time for freedom, to release the old and bring in the new, like the death card. Okay? It's about recovery, restoring control. The advice is you're finally breaking free and becoming more self-aware. Be from poor habits, bad relationships, or negative situations. You're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Take some time for yourself and ensure that you are fully ridding yourself of these negative bonds. Okay? Because we have the Magician in reverse. Somebody is definitely doing some dark magic on you. They're just going to pay the consequences. So I hope they stop. Because there's a lot of illusions, deceptions, lack of energy, confusion, and ill intent. Make some changes. Someone may not have their best interests at heart, or perhaps your subconscious is self-sabotaging. Don't make sudden, reckless decisions. Beware of self-doubt and manipulation. Okay. Let's see what the High Priestess of Light has to say for us. So we have these guys popping out. We have the Mantra Tea. Accept the situation as is rather than fighting to change it. The Mountain Goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever it takes to correct it. That's that. Temperance Angel. And the Tiger. You're being called to provide leadership, so trust that you are capable of doing so. Okay? It is the year of the Tiger, guys. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Show me what I need to see when it comes to that piece of light. Thank you. So at the bottom, we have calming the waters. Okay, so it's time to really calm down. Find some kind of peaceful self-regulation. Okay, because it's about precognition and finding some kind of achievement. Okay, you have some kind of psychic ability to see the future, but you're going to have to put these effects into intentions. Really look and achieve and process and study whatever you want to go to, whatever end goal it is, but you're going to have to find some kind of peaceful resolution within self and balance yourself out to find this psychic ability within self to get this effect that you want. Okay, because it's about brilliant beliefs and sensuality. So it's about using your feminine wisdom, being the divine feminine, the feminine wisdom, the passion, okay? Now, all of us, even men, have this divine feminine inside of us, and we need to tap in, you know, be of light and of dark, of masculine and of feminine. That is true balance. And it brings this illumination, this life force within you to give you back your personal power. Reclaim back your power with the devil energy in reverse, right? It's all about this divine mother, this being, that matriarch, that nurturer, that compassion, that grace, okay? Now, men need this too, and that's where we need to empower and motivate the men to as well tap into their divine feminine energies, okay? So then we can all be at the same the same pace. There is nobody above, there is nobody below. It doesn't matter what you make. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter. We're all the same. We all bleed the same. We're all going to go to the same place. We're all going to go into the damn dirt and become dirt. So, gotta have that sacred gratitude. Okay? It's about the appreciation, the prayer. Remember, prayer is gratitude. It's the biggest form of gratitude. So just be grateful. That's praying all on its own. Okay? Be grateful because you definitely have this abundance coming in from the ancestors, okay? It's about fortune, wealth, having plenty, feeling plenty, not just externally, but internally. Remember, we are beautiful internally first, and then externally. It shines, we radiate. It's about healing the heart, doing the work. And the last card is death and rebirth. Healing the heart, and the only way we're going to heal the heart is to go through the transformation. Put to death the old to bring in the new. And it's scary. Oh my God, is it fucking scary? Especially when you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Everything is so new, right? So we have to just kind of have faith. You know, pay attention to the red flags. You know, remember what we've been through so we don't play the same games, you know? It's about finding that power of self-love. And then turning that darkness to light. But you gotta have to calm the waters internally, okay? Whew. Okay, so this oracle wants to come on. It's about growth. Okay? It's about growth, and growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growing pains can help you in gaining wisdom and experience. The old must be left before growing into a new. I just finished saying that. It's amazing. Okay, let's check the dreams. This one wants to pop out. It says schools and exams. That's another clarification, okay? So in what area are you feeling inadequate? Are you constantly competing with others? Are you in the process of evaluating yourself and your goals? One more. Thank you. We have house and building. What does your house or the room of your house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? Bottom of the deck, colors and numbers. Okay. What feelings are you struggling to acknowledge? Do you see the world? How do you see the world around you? And what is not adding up in your life? Those are the questions you need to start asking yourself, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, also show me what I need to see when it comes to the oracle deck, please. Thank you. We got freedom. Got freedom. Okay, freedom. Free yourself from limiting beliefs and attitudes. Be an advocate for freedom by showing others freedom, so show others can be free and to pursue their dreams. Unshackle the chains that bind you from being the person you want to be. The bottom of the deck is courage and boldness. Step into courage despite your fears. Be willing to take risks in order to gain more. Speak your truth. Another clarification. Because you have this journey card. Okay? Journey card number 29. It's an amazing number. Do things in a different way. Take a new route. Believe your life is only part of one big journey. Be prepared for an adventure. It's time to focus. Okay? The focus card is talking about for encouragement, for enlightenment, stay in the moment. Chop wood, carry water, avoid distractions, meditate. Bring unresolved issues into view. Okay? So it's really about staying in the moment, breathing. You know, don't think about the past, don't think about the future. It only brings anxiety, and you have to stay in the moment. And when you're feeling overwhelmed, having a little bit of a panic attack or something, that's when you focus on your breath. Okay? Breath is ever constant. So it'll help you to stay in the moment. Helps you to get out of the overwhelmed feeling. Okay, so focus on staying in the moment and on the bigger end goal. Okay, so do I want anything else? Okay, I'll take from the ancestors. Okay, and I'll close the reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, is there anything you want to say to close the reading? Anything you want to say to close the reading? Those Greek potatoes smell amazing. Oh, so hungry. Spirit guides, show me what I need to see when it comes to this reading. What do you want to tell them? Okay, so it's about Hunter of Death. It's time to transform. It's time to go forward. And you have to hunt for these dark things sometimes because we've suppressed them so far. We're wondering why these situations keep coming up and playing the same story over and over. It's because we're not healing something. We're not looking deep into the root of the cause. And that's where we're going to have to really be the hunter of this death to transform and, you know, see exactly what's going on, because it's about shaman of sorrow. Okay, so we're going to have to really be the hunter of death. Dive in and look at this sorrow. Address it and apologize to yourself. Love yourself. Reclaim back your inner strength. That child that you had abandoned or allowed to be left there. It's time to do the soul retrievals. If you don't know how to do them, come to see me. I would love to guide you in the right direction to help you to reclaim back your power. It's all about each one teach one, okay? So please reach out and help those if you have the tools and the assets to help. Because it's all about hunter of path. It's all about guiding each other on the right path. Nobody's healing is the same. Nobody's journey is the same. Nobody is the same. But we are all interconnected. So when one person heals, another person heals, another person heals. This is how it is. And that's why we have to clean up internally so that our external world isn't so much garbage. Okay? It's all projection. And when we start to realize that, we have the ability to change it. It's all about understanding and acceptance. It's the first stage, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the shaman of the birth. In order to birth out anew, we have to put to death. And that's what they want you to know. It's all about death and rebirth, baby. Okay? It's all about death and rebirth. So, thank you so much. Love, light, respect. Have a beautiful day. If you want a personal reading with me, you know what to do. All the information will be at the bottom, okay? So, love, light, respect. Happy Self-Care Sunday.